Welcome to the Plano ISD eSchool English 3 Student Walkthrough. Welcome to your new course. You will navigate your course using this left side menu. We're going to start out with the announcements. Your teacher will put here any announcements that he or she feels you need to know, so check this in the beginning of every day when you work on your course. The course documents section includes your assignment checklist, course syllabus, pacing guidelines, and other documents. The assignment checklist will be very important when you're doing your goal-setting activity in the orientation unit. In that activity, you are to place a due date on each of the units that you'll be doing during the course, and you can even put dates on each assignment. You'll share this document with your instructor, and that's how your instructor will help you to stay on track during your course. If you are going to be finishing the course in 18 weeks, we have this pacing guidelines document that will help you to know how many days it should take to complete each unit. But if you are compacting your semester down to 12 weeks, 9 weeks, or the minimum amount of weeks, 6 weeks, this guideline document will help you to determine the number of days for those units as well. Moving on to the actual units of the course, we have the orientation. You need to do this first. This tells you everything you need to know to be a good online learner in a Plano eSchool course, and it takes you through the tasks that you'll need to do during the course. And also, in Mission 2, you will see that very important goal-setting activity is located there. I'm going to skip on to Unit 1, Voices of War. The setup of this course is that you interact with the content in your e-textbook, and this is provided to you as a part of your course, and this is what it looks like. You will come into the e-text and you will interact with the content. You'll read, you'll find your assignments, and they're always located in these shaded boxes. It will tell you what the assignment is. If there is a link or a document, it will be here, and it will give you instructions for how to submit. You submit back in Blackboard. So let's say that I needed to submit this essay, Voices of the Civil War film essay. I click on the link, and I come down to this dotted box called the uploader. I click Browse My Computer, find the assignment, and click Submit. So just to recap, you interact with the content here in the e-textbook, where you'll be reading, looking at websites, maybe watching some videos, doing self-checks, things like that. And then you will upload your assignments or take quizzes here in Blackboard. In Semester 2, you will have a choice to deal with. To begin this semester, you should open up the Unit 1 e-text, Practicing Correctness and Clarity, and this is where you will actually do your novel selection, here in the Introduction and Novel Selection. There is a preview to each novel, and then you will make your selection. You have about a week to be able to get the novel that you select, but you have to make the selection early on in Semester 2 so that by the time you get to Unit 2, Equal Education, you will have your novel in hand that you selected. In Unit 1 of Semester 2, this is where you will learn and show your mastery of the English language. You will interact with the content back in the e-text with the subject-verb agreement lesson at first, and you will interact here with it. You will learn all about subject-verb agreement, and then you can take a practice quiz. Once you've done well with that, you go back to Blackboard and you can take the subject-verb agreement self-check. This is for 0 points, but if you do score 16 out of 20 on this practice self-check, then ask your teacher for the password to take the quiz. Once you take that quiz, go back to the e-text, and go on to the next lesson, Voices and Verbs lesson. Interact with the content, and when you're ready, you will take the quiz. This is for practice. And you'll go back to Blackboard, take your self-check. If you score 14 out of 18 on this one, you should ask your teacher for the password. That's how Unit 1 will go. Units 2, 3, and 4 of Semester 2 are all novel work, so they will be presented together in the e-text. And you will start the course and you will read through this e-text. Then, back in Blackboard, you will submit your journal entries, you will participate in discussion boards, and so forth. When you want to check your grades, you come onto the left side menu and you check My Grades. And this lists out everything you need to submit for this course. Your grades will be listed as a number. The yellow exclamation point means you've submitted it and the teacher's grading it. And if there's a word bubble, that means there is feedback for you from your teacher. That's it for this student walkthrough. If you have any questions or need assistance, please contact your instructor, and good luck with your course.